Hello,
Hi, I'm Sandra.
my name is Daniel.
What do we watch today, Daniel?
We watched episode 3 of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and the episode was called The Squire.
Do you want to do a little summary?
I'll do
Intro?
a little intro.
Do it wrong every time. Yes.
Okay. As the tourney at Ashford fast approaches, this young squire, Egg, is training with the horses, and they're preparing their strategy for this climax. But Sir Dunk is offered a bribe by the local steward at Ashford. Now, will he take the bribe? Will greed and corruption thrive? Or will honour triumph?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Find out.
Find out on episode 3. The Squire.
The Squire.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Game of Thrones spin-off. In the Song of Ice and Fire. In the World of Ice and Fire series.
Yes.
Something like that.
Nice.
Okay. Let's cut to the end. Spoilers. Some spoilers. When did you know that? When did you realise that the Egg was the Targaryen?
Not as soon as I should have.
I knew it straight away. Episode 1.
Episode 1?
I didn't want to bring it up in episode 1 because I was like, there are two princes missing, and one of them is the guy with the knife.
Yep.
In episode 1, and he's at the same pub, the same thing. So and every single time, like a Targaryen is mentioned, the camera flashes to Egg, and it's like he's looking worried. Like,
no, I didn't clue in.
You didn't clue in at all?
No,
I clued in straight away, instant.
I didn't until. Good for you, babe.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't
really.
Till it was an episode. I have it in my notes. Is Egg a Targaryen?
Why is his head shaved?
I thought he didn't grow hair, babe.
Oh my goodness!
You have that guy. He looked like that guy.
Which guy? Oh, what? Yeah, but
The spider.
Yeah, but maybe he's a Targaryen. Do you ever think about that? In the Game of Thrones, maybe he was a Targaryen. That's why he's got his head shaved.
Oh my gosh!
Because that guy's got hair in real life.
Does he?
Yes.
I don't know. That's what I thought.
No, it's obvious. And so, did you realize at the moment when he revealed it?
No, I figured it out.
What was the moment you figured it out?
At the beginning of this first episode, I think.
The
third episode.
What was it that?
I can't remember. It was the. I knew for sure I was right when the lady comes and is like, fortune?
Yes.
And
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Then I knew for sure. But no, I wasn't quick on the uptake.
Yeah, I knew straight away. That that he was one of the missing princes or whatever. He was going to be a Targaryen. It seemed obvious to me. So he's actually. I don't know if this is right. I want to say he's the grandson of the king, the current king. Because his father is Maekor Targaryen, and his father is currently king.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So I think there's a king, I don't know his name, and then I think the king's got 2 sons, Baelor and Maekor.
Okay.
And then the Maekor is not in line for the throne. His brother is.
Baelor is?
Baelor is, because Baelor's got the hand of the king.
Well, he's the hand of the king.
Yeah, I think he's in line for the throne.
Okay.
I think he's supposed to be next in line, which is weird because the fortune teller tells him the Egg is going to be king.
Maybe he will.
So it makes you think that the Targaryens must have some sort of family rift, which is so unlike the Targaryens.
Yeah, they get along so well. They're so kumbaya.
Okay. And Egg hates Aeron Targaryen, who is Brightflame. Is that his name? Brightflame?
I think so, yeah.
That's like his nickname, is Brightflame. And so Aeron Targaryen in this episode rides his horse in the tourney and goes for the other horse rather than the man, and then manages to crush his opponent's leg under the horse when they fall. Horses are really heavy.
Yeah.
So you fall under a horse, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
Because he's not a very nice guy.
Yeah, kind of awful.
But is there going to be another twist in this show that turns out he's a good guy? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
How do you like justify that? Oh, the horse actually had rabies and I had to put it down.
Yeah.
In the most cruel way fashion possible.
So, okay, I've got a few things I want to say about this.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know my A Song of Ice and Fire timelines as well as I should. I'm assuming that the dragons all die out at the end of House of the Dragon or near to that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think we're supposed to think at this point, which is like maybe 100 years after House of the Dragon, maybe not, maybe 80, who knows? I'm not saying specifics. But like a period after, a few generations after that, it seems like there's no dragons in the world now. So the dragons have died out because we know they die out before Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. Some point in that period they die out. And I guess the House of the Dragon show is when they start to die out, maybe.
I think, yeah, that's when it starts.
Because they're going to kill each other, I guess.
Yeah, they kill a bunch of the dragons.
Yeah. So there's no dragons around now, it seems.
Yeah.
And Blackfire not Blackfire, Bright Flame.
Yeah.
Aeron Bright Flame is kind of annoyed that they're doing a puppeteer show.
Yes.
Where the dragon dies.
Yeah.
And that's why he punishes the puppeteer.
Yeah.
And then Dunk rushes in and saves the day.
Yeah.
But I think they were going to kill him, right?
Yeah, for sure
And then he reveals himself.
Yeah.
You know what it made me wonder? It made me wonder, because they're going to do more seasons.
Yeah.
And they're going to do with Sir Duncan the Tall and Egg. But now that we know he's a prince, how is he not going to go back to the royal family? Why is he going to be wandering around with Egg? That's like, I'm curious about that, because they're not going to just let a prince wander around with a hedge knight.
Yeah.
So how's that going to play out? Because surely...
Yeah, you think it'd end after now.
Yeah, but he has to go back to the royal family now, presumably. He's not going to be able to continue with Sir Dunk, but we know he does in the future seasons because they're going to do more seasons. So that's weird to me, like that's even possible.
What has happened with the older brother?
I don't know. And what do we think the relationship is like? Because I guess Egg and the older brother, who's like his nickname is the Drunkard because he's drunk, right?
Oh, okay.
I guess they must like each other.
Must, right?
Because they're together in that end. So they obviously don't like the other brother, who's maybe the middle brother, maybe?
I think so.
And then they've run away from him, I would suppose. Because Egg is screaming, like, when they're watching the tourney, kill him, kill him. He's really wanting his brother to die. Yeah. So that's interesting to me. They obviously don't like each other at all. There's some big rift there. So one wonders what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, because you'd think a little kid would look up to his brother, even if he's, He
obviously doesn't know. There's obviously something going on there. Okay, now we're at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, so, at the beginning you were like, when is this timeline-wise? And are we going to see a young Robert Baratheon, like a little kid Robert Baratheon? Yeah. So, in Game of Thrones, the maester at the wall?
Yes.
The old man who's going blind or is blind, that is Egg's brother.
Which one?
I think a younger brother to Egg.
Really?
Yeah, I think there must be another brother born. I don't know this for sure, but in Game of Thrones, there's a moment when he dies, and he talks about Egg.
Does he?
As like his older brother, he mentions him. He goes like, "I had a dream I was getting old," and he was old. If you go back and rewatch Game of Thrones, he mentions it.
Oh my god!
So I think that we do have a character that sort of connects this show with Game of Thrones, but it's not anyone we've seen in the show yet. I think he must have another younger brother coming.
Oh, interesting.
Because he says that maester says, I was in the royal family and they were my kin or whatever, but because we know Egg's going to become king if you believe the prophecy.
Yeah.
So I think that's his younger brother. I think that's right. Because he definitely mentions him in Game of Thrones.
Well, I have the Fire and Ice, like the prequel book.
Do you?
Out from the library.
Oh, are you going to read it?
I was going to read it.
It's probably full of spoilers.
Okay, maybe I won't.
I don't know. Do you want to?
I probably won't be able to follow it.
But Fire and Ice covers House of the Dragon.
Does it?
Yes, these are the Hedge Knight stories.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it's
read at my own risk.
I guess so.
Probably can't follow it anyway.
Did you like this episode?
Well, I like the puppeteer. I like the puppeteer and Dunk.
Yeah.
Who just can't catch a break with embarrassing himself with her.
No, with the eggs.
Yeah. And I like that Egg is like trying to help him with the horse and all that. I thought that was very sweet.
Yes.
I didn't like that the horse died. Liked that whole...
Because the guy comes out with we don't see it, but the guy comes out with like an axe or something and is going to chop the horse's head off.
Yeah.
What did you think about the guy with the eye patch?
I thought he was fun. I hope he comes back.
He's definitely coming back, right? Like you don't introduce a character like that without him coming back. I think he's probably going to be a good guy.
I hope so. I hope so.
I feel like he will.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, if Targaryens are the villains, which I guess. Well, Egg.
well, we don't know.
I like
we
Egg.
don't know because I think the Targaryens are mixed, right? I think.
Yeah. Just like every family.
Are you the villain or the hero of your family?
You tell me, babe.
I don't think I could say. I'd risk my life if I told the truth. Okay.
Come on.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Fossaway. House Fossaway. So when Dunk turns up in episode 1, I think it is, there's that guy fighting, and then his cousin, maybe.
Okay.
And that guy comes back in this episode, and he's talking about the Targaryens. Him and Dunk go off and have a drink together, and he's like, the Targaryens, they're no good. So you get a real sense that there's a lot of people in the kingdom, in the Seven Kingdoms, that don't like the Targaryens. Yeah. Any thoughts about that?
Yeah. Well, I think that's any kind of, you got a monarchy, you know what I mean? Or...
Well, I suppose the Targaryens are outsiders, though, right? They're not. They've invaded the kingdom and taken over, and so I think that would breed resentment.
Well, it happened a while ago, didn't it?
It did. It happened probably hundreds of years ago, but still, people remember stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He really doesn't like the Targaryens.
No,
that Fossaway guy.
He goes off on him. What did you think of the episode?
I thought it was the best episode yet. Of the 3 episodes we've seen.
Yeah.
This was the best one.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the show. I will watch the rest of it.
Yeah,
I want to know what happens with the story. I want to know what happens with some of the characters. It is not so far as good as Game of Thrones, but it will. It's probably too early to judge because I remember watching the first couple of episodes of Game of Thrones and being like, I don't really know who any of these people are. I don't know what's going on here. And it definitely, for me, picked up by the time I got to sort of episode 4, episode 5. I was like, oh, I'm starting to get into this now, really in a real serious way. So maybe that'll happen here.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But by the time we get to episode 5, it's almost over. Right? 6 episodes and it's done. So But yeah, I would say I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I like that he comes and saves her. I don't know. Yeah,
he does. Well, he
tries to,
but then the guards grab him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were going to knock his teeth out.
Break his jaw.
Yeah. So when you do that, you stamp on the person and all the teeth come out. You don't.
I think it snaps your jaw back.
Okay. Not great.
No.
Not great.
Don't recommend.
Okay. So, my theory. So he gets offered this bribe. Is he going to take it?
Isn't it? I didn't understand the bribe. Isn't it the bribe to win?
No. The bribe. So I was thinking about this. What is the bribe? This is what I understand the bribe to be. So Dunk has to pick someone to tourney it to challenge or whatever in this tourney, and they want to pick the guy that represents House Ashford.
Okay.
If that's the name of the house, I don't remember what the name of the house is, but they're in Ashford. That's the place they are. I don't know if it's House. It's probably not House Ashford. It's whatever the house is called. And they're gonna bet in favor of Sir Dunk, and then their guy is gonna fall. Yeah. Deliberately. So Sir Dunk would pick him and then win.
Okay.
But not genuinely. He would win in a false way.
Yeah.
But because they think that somebody from his background has not got much of a chance, so the odds would be much more in favor of the other guy. So they'd make more money that way because the house, I guess, is in dire financial straits.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you think about that?
I don't think Dunk will do it. I think Dunk has a moral compass that is pretty strong.
Except he has a moral compass, except he's lying about being a knight, maybe? Maybe? It seems that seems unlikely because it seems inconsistent with his character.
Yeah.
You don't get the sense that Dunk would lie.
No, I don't think he would.
Is Dunk stupid?
No. I don't think so.
People keep saying he's stupid, don't they?
But I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. Okay,
this is my theory.
Yeah.
I think Sir Dunk is going to win the tourney. Surprise, surprise. He's going to take the money.
Yeah.
This is just my theory. He's going to buy back his horse, Sweetfoot or whatever the horse is called. And he's going to give the rest to the house to pay off the debts.
Oh.
Although I don't know why, because they didn't really do anything to help him.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to do that, don't you think?
Yeah. He's going to help. The puppet lady.
He's going to help the puppet lady. He's got to leave and find love in another part of the kingdom.
Oh, no.
He's a hedge knight. He's got to keep wandering. Because we're in this Westeros Western.
That's real good.
That's what we're in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll be back for episode 4.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what it's called.
No, I don't either.
But we'll be back for whatever that's called on the Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
That he's got, his house is the house of the elm tree and the shooting star.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
See you later. Bye.